Welcome back to Off the Map Live. I'm here with Mr. Gabriel Londis. What's happening, man?
How's it going?
It's going very well.
Good.
So you're a resident here at Off the Map?
I am.
How long now?
It's actually going to be a year tomorrow.
Oh, it's your anniversary.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wish I knew that. I would have got you something. But you're not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're going to be in Salem.
I'll be in Salem.
Where?
I'll be at Kelly Doty's shop, Helheim Gallery.
Formerly Gold Dust. I don't know what happened there.
Who knows?
So you're doing a guest spot down there? You got time open?
I have Wednesday open, Wednesday the 2nd.
So if there's anyone in the East Coast area that wants to get tattooed by Mr. Gabriel Londis on Wednesday, the 2nd of November, get a hold of Helheim Gallery or you directly?
Me. You can email me, gabriellondis@gmail.com.
All right, cool. We got that out of the way.
Cool.
You do a lot of guest spots?
I try to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have another one coming up, right, after that?
Yeah, I'll be in Grants Pass, Oregon, November 15th through the 21st.
Have you been there yet?
I have not. This will be my first time.
It's much different than this shop.
I bet. Almost every shop is different than this shop. This is a pretty unique place.
Yeah, why? Why do you think so?
The sheer amount of people we have and the level of organization to make it all work is pretty intense.
I would agree with that
Yeah.
So, what year did you start tattooing?
I guess it was 3 years ago.
See, I asked you what year because
16,
that way, when people hear
15,
this later,
13?
it makes sense.
2013?
Oh, 2013.
Yeah.
What were you doing before that?
I was a social worker before that.
How did you make that transition?
It was hard. I quit doing social work. I learned to deal poker, and I dealt poker at night while I did my apprenticeship during the day.
So did your previous job skills, do they help you in your tattooing?
Absolutely. I think I would be kind of way behind the curve without learning all of my people stuff prior to tattooing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you find people talk to you differently than they might other tattooers because you kind of have a way of talking with them?
Yeah, I think it's more my disposition than my words. I'm pretty quiet and I like to listen, so people tend to open up a little bit more because of that.
Is that ever strange?
It's always strange. I like people and I like talking and I like listening, but I hear a lot of weird things.
I'm not going to ask what the strangest thing is because I don't want to break anyone's privacy.
Yeah.
So did you have any art history at all in your background?
Yeah, so when I started school, I started as a fine arts major with a focus in painting and drawing. About halfway through, I shifted to psychology and sociology, and that's what I ended up with a degree in.
It's really strange how you went back and forth.
Yeah.
So why did you leave art originally?
I don't know that I left it. I just kind of followed my interest at the time. I was pretty young, and I wanted to learn, and I didn't have a vision for art at that time. So.
Do you think you have a vision for art now?
Yeah, it's kind of cool how I split from it, and that path led me directly back to what I do now.
So what do you do now?
I paint things and I draw things and I tattoo things.
Things. Can you be more
Yeah.
specific?
Right now, skulls and flowers. That's kind of what I'm into.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You paint a lot of skulls, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoo a lot of skulls. You ever think
Yeah.
you get tired of it?
I don't know. I've been drawn to skulls since I was really little. Like, I can remember being drawn to them about 6 or 7, just loving everything about them.
I can completely relate to that.
Yeah. So I don't know that it's ever going to leave me. It might.
So you are predominantly a black and gray artist. Is that by design?
No, it just kind of happened that way. I think during my first guest spot here, I did an okay black and gray tattoo, and it just kind of took off from there. Prior to coming here for a guest spot, I did primarily color stuff. So,
Has it been good for you? Do you like it?
yeah, I love it. I don't know that I only want to do black and gray stuff because I love everything so much.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking to do more color stuff?
Yeah, I'm always down to take color projects.
Cool.
Yeah.
Note to front desk staff. Gabe Londis wants to do more color work. That's cool. So you moved here from New Mexico.
Yep.
How's the change been from New Mexico to New England?
New England is a super beautiful place. I'm still a little worried about this winter. Last winter was kind of nice.
Last winter was a not normal winter.
Yeah, but the summer and fall were amazing. 0 complaints.
Cool. Yeah, this winter's probably going to be a little bit more brutal.
Yeah.
Get a nice coat, some gloves, hat,
It snowed
some boots.
pretty harsh the other day. I mean, harsh for New Mexico standards.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
mild snow, 3-4 inches. It's not. Wait till we get 2 feet,
Right.
then it'll change. So do you take seminars? Are you in education at all?
I love it. I take and listen to as many as I can.
Do you have any favorites that you've taken recently?
I did Jeff's seminar again recently. I forget the title.
Hold Fast?
Hold Fast, yeah. And I think that was the third time I've done it. And every time I kind of get something different out of it.
Sure. He changes it a little bit every time, too.
Yeah.
He's always kind of tweaking and stuff like that.
So the seminars I'm enjoying the most are ones that are geared towards why I'm doing what I'm doing and helping develop kind of my mission.
Sure.
If that makes any sense.
Less technical based stuff, more overall kind of philosophy.
Yeah, what I'm getting out of technical stuff is actually sitting and watching people tattoo. It's one of the great things about Off the Map is we get so many awesome people in here that I can just sit all day and watch somebody tattoo, and that's what helps me more than listening to them talk about why they tattoo.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, last week we had, what, 7, 8 guest artists?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, it was awesome.
British Invasion. And then Ron Earhart and Tony Mancia. It was pretty cool, huh?
That was awesome.
Although I was very thankful that the shop was calm today.
Yeah, it's always interesting how the energy changes once everybody leaves.
Well, a week at Paradise and a week of 8 guest artists, it was just like full on. But I'm glad it's calm now. Like, today was good.
Yeah.
But we've got more guests rolling in at the end of the week, I think.
Yep.
But you're not going to be here. You're only gone for 2 days.
Yeah, just 2 days at the Helheim Gallery.
So how did you hook up with those guys?
Matt Driscoll's a good friend of Kelly's, and kind of through that.
How's their shop? Cool?
It's awesome. It's pretty small. It's really beautifully laid out, lots of art, and it works.
Cool.
Yeah.
Has Kelly been there while you've been there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's good to work with?
She's awesome. Everybody's super funny, very hospitable. It's good.
Right on. So where do you see your future?
I don't know. I want to continue learning and growing as much as I can, and I want to push my artistic boundaries as much as I can. So I'm just going to follow that road wherever that leads. I'm going to trust that that's where I'm supposed to be.
So you've only been tattooing for 3 years. What kind of challenges has that posed for you working in a shop as busy with so many amazing people around you?
It's definitely changed my focus. I can remember the first guest spot I did here, and just like, it was a whole new way of looking at things and looking at my time and how I spend it during a tattoo. And it just changed everything completely. It was awesome.
It's been good?
Yeah.
I know when you first started working here, you weren't sleeping much.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's still the thing.
Hasn't changed?
It hasn't changed. There's so much to do and always so little time to do it in.
So how do you deal with that? You just don't sleep?
Just don't sleep.
How's your wife deal with that?
She sleeps. She just says, I'm going to bed, and that's that.
So how often do you think you spend in a day working on art? Whether it be tattooing or drawing for a tattoo, painting?
Most of the days. I think I average like 4 to 6 hours of sleep per night.
And the rest of the time is creating artwork?
Yeah. Or prepping stuff for art. A lot of prep time involved for me.
Like what?
Or there's prepping a painting, canvases, designing a tattoo, laying things out, doing thumbnails, all of those things.
Where do you pull your references from?
I've been trying to take my own reference photos. So this year I bought a couple of real skulls, and then I have a bunch of replica skulls. So kind of the photos that you're seeing now, that's one of my skulls. That's actually Matt Driscoll's skull.
I recognize that one because
Yeah.
it's on my shoulder.
So him and I, we did a little photo shoot a couple months ago. We're actually
Yeah.
getting ready to do another one.
Do you have new skulls?
No, just different angles and lighting.
Have you noticed that they took them all off eBay?
Yeah,
Bastards. That was my secret skull reference treasure trove.
yeah,
But now they're not allowed to sell them on there anymore. Somebody got upset.
yeah.
Someone's grandma got sold and they weren't happy, I guess.
It's tough. It's tough buying real skulls. It's a weird business.
Yeah? Why?
Different states have different laws, and I don't know, it's just a weird thing owning another human's bones.
How does it make you feel when you have someone else's head in your hand?
I feel oddly responsible for taking care of it and representing it in a beautiful way, which I think I do. I like it. I like painting them.
Was it weird
Tattooing
ever?
them.
Like, holy crap, this had a brain in it once.
It's not weird like that. It's just, it's cool, I think. I like it. I like going into my house and seeing all the skulls there. It's like oddly comforting. I don't know if that's super creepy or not, but
It's totally creepy.
it's how I feel.
I just got a flashback of like a Paul Booth interview. All the things looking at me from my jars. No, I know it's not creepy. Actually, your house is really nicely decorated. It's not a creepy serial killer cave. So have you ever met David before?
David,
Kassan?
I have not, and I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully one day I get to do a painting seminar of his. That would be awesome.
He is going to be doing a drawing seminar here.
Yeah, I will definitely be doing that.
Me too. We will be back in just a few minutes with the network news, and then Gabe and I will both be back to speak with David.
Cool.
So after these messages, we'll be here with Josh Shahoza and the network news, and I'll see you on the other side of that. That's it. If you like what you saw, please comment. If you're listening to the podcast and you like what you heard, comment, rate, share it with your friends. We're available on YouTube. We're also available on the iTunes store. We are available as video and audio podcasts. And you can get us on your local cable access station. If you don't see it late at night, call them up. Tell them that they can get it for free. We subsidize it out to anyone who wants it. So if you want it in your hometown, call your local cable access channel and tell them you want Off the Map Live on your television. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gabe.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm Ben. This is Off the Map Live. See ya.
See ya.